Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. And the Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. They'll keep it on the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel from the fire.
The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Gotta be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
He'll keep it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
They're going to test the right side with this one. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Hurricane!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, he'll pick up a couple.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Looking to throw. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half. Cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Woo, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to the back. And the Canes get it past the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the back. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cave!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's now a final in one of the more intriguing games of the season, this huge top 5 clash. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
No, it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his target down the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The big, explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Slams it ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Trying to get in the end zone again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Might as well stick with him. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, and if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Coming after it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Auburn to the line in a hurry. And they spike it to stop the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.